Hey everybody, Matt Calder here with another indie game demo. This is Game Director Story. Let's let's check it out. Meant to show off the art and writing style and main mechanic. Play a portion of a single event that can take place in the early production phase. It takes place during normal gameplay just after you secure a publisher. All phases of development will include several iconic experiences inspired by real-world developer experiences. Characters waiting to speak with you show up in your conversation waiting list. Click a character icon to start that conversation. Characters will only wait so long for you to talk to them. As you make decisions in other conversations, their patience patience meter lowers. If it expires, they'll handle it on their own. Bars are your stakeholders. Pay attention to how your decisions affect those. If any fall to zero, it's game over. Not every decision. Okay. So your team, your relationship with political capital with your publisher, your ability to complete the project, efficiency, ability to stay on budget, and then how the game is perceived by the outside world. May have repercussions for the health and well-being of specific teammates. You may fail a lot. Game development is hard. Listen, game development is very hard. All right. Oh my god, I love these designs already. Oh my god, I love all of them. So Molly is the technical director. This is me, the game director. Tala is the audio lead. Philippe is the art director. We make games for a living. Yeah, it's wild. Who, me? I'm not better. Cultivate their growth and development as individuals and professionals. Boring. Tala's great. Not nearly punk rock enough. Look at his goofy game shirt. We are sellouts. Listen. The only people that are mad about sellouts are people that haven't had a chance to sell out. I'm proud of you, all of you. We got this far. A publisher in office, a great concept, and a kick-ass team. The rest is smooth sailing, right? 9.5's rolling in now. Hell yeah. Where do we lose the 0.5? Polish? Gotta lose points somewhere. It's not like we have extensive QA. After a rollicking success, we'll be able to afford 1,000 grunts. I mean, QA professionals. Well, that's a little. Gonna go ahead and make a note to keep Phil away from HR. Agreed. Molly, quick update from our programming meeting. I've been orienting everyone to the source code documentation. You know the spiel. Any requests you'd like to have involved. So the game will go down. No. I trust you, Molly. Keep me appraised of what you think. I need to know. The rest is all you. You know, I'm still the same person you went to school with, right? Don't worry, boss. That's clear. Okay. Philippe. Producing assets at a rate unprecedented by the creatures of land and sea. I am in tune with the universe. And the team, so that'll make my game go up. Legitimacy makes it all so easier, doesn't it? How was your first team meeting? I don't like his like short. They know what's left to do, but I let them handle their own horses. Always hated it when the boss was breathing down my neck. Oh yeah, speaking of, I need a roam mat by the end of the week. Talk it over with them, okay? Sure. Great. Boom. Tala. Hey Alice, cool office, hey? Oh, me? Well, now that you mentioned, I'm doing great. Just killing it in my closet. You'd kill it anywhere. Is that a vote of confidence, or are you just using your faith in me to soothe over any transitional issues I might have? Can't it be both? Can't help but feeling I'm only here because I was already on the team. Because I was, your friend. You're here because we need you. Sooner we weave sound and gameplay in with everything, the more coherent our game will be in the end. So you can't switch back and forth? Everything in harmony. I can't believe I just typed that, lol. You can be cheesy as you want. Just don't doubt why you're here. Oh, man. Let me just, take that screenshot for a friend of mine. Hey, I'm Jerry. You can call me IT Jerry. They all do. Just getting your network set up today. Are there that many other Jerrys? Oh my god, I love them. You'd be surprised. You should be able to push updates from here and access the publisher intranet. I'll lay the groundwork so satellite teams will be able to access your build if you want. I'm gonna say no. If we run any emergencies, we can just throw together better hosting. Yeah, no problem. Seems like hubris, but who am I to judge? Hell yeah. We'll get basic connection and authentication going with the team, so you get to work. Great. Thanks, Jerry. Oh, Kepri. Oh, the publisher representative. Oh, okay. How you settling in? The office is great, thank you. We just established the new team dynamic. I understand. It was just the four of you for so long. It'd be worth investing in. I'm glad the folks here trust me on that. We've come a long way. It used to be so intimidating showing up with your boss, the bigwigs, and fancy clothes. We knew we were asking you to take a risk. It's a risk to be doing any of this, financial, personal. One of my coworkers got fired last week. Wait, ignore that. I'm still getting used to IMs. Too casual. We can talk about it another time if you'd like. Oh, these character portraits are fantastic. This is selling me on this in a big way. Over lunch sometime, maybe. I'd like that. Oh boy, I should probably get back to the old inbox mines. Yeah, me too. Have a good afternoon. Close and pastime. Time to go home. So how's everybody's first day as an avatar of pure interactive creativity? This is a job, Phil. It's like any other job. You don't really believe that, do you? Getting swept up in the magic is the best way to get taken advantage of. But you, care about the work. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Why are we talking about me? I'm doing great, by the way. Sitting in the studio, completely alone. Trying to generate moving art for something that hasn't even taken full form. And make it catchy. Man, maybe your job is harder than mine. Nah, that can't be true. It's the children who are wrong. See, the first thing I want to do is see if there's any... Okay. We worked our butts off for this. We deserve a victory lap. Or, just a moment to appreciate that we did it. We made it. And no matter what happens for the rest of our lives, we'll always be able to return to this. At least this. No more basements. You know what? We did work hard for this. Let's go! I know a couple people like Philippe here. Yeah. And there you go. Alright. We gotta talk about Team Sync, Owlus. Shoot. I was only ever in charge of a few folks at once, right? Our team is exactly known for their leadership experience. Philippe told me he was assistant manager at Duke Mouse's Funorama once. For 3 months, but still. Do you want me to sign you up for a course or something? I think we need practice, as people, as a studio. We need to make sure we're all on the same page. So I'm thinking, daily stand-ups, studio-wide. It's tried and true. Plus, it looks great if anybody does a feature on us someday. So, this hurts the team, but increases our chance of making the game and is good PR. I don't know if I like the idea of making the decision for everybody, but at the same time, I'm the person that's in charge. At a certain point, I need to be making these decisions. And this seems like an overall positive decision. It'll be a challenge for Tala and Philippe. They're used to showing up late and working into the evening. Trust me, it'll keep us all marching together. Conquering the indie nation. Yep, we put everything into the hopes that people choose to support our dream instead of somebody else's. Oh man, you're taking all the fun out of conquering. These are great. Yeah, imagine that. Alright, let's close that convo. Close that convo. Boss, I have snatched an idea from the ether. It came to me fully formed in a dream. It will be the best game of all time. Phil, you know we've got to stay focused. We have deadlines, even just the ones we set for ourselves. I'm not asking anyone to change direction. Just let me work on the design doc, maybe a little art, and I'll pitch it to the publisher as our next project when we're done with this one. Saves us pre-pro time, please, just 2 hours a day. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna hurt the game. That's not what I want. You need to be focused on the game. We need to work here together, my friend. We're devoting our time to the idea we all decided on together. That was my idea too. Jot down some notes on your own time. I want to hear your ideas, I do, just at the right time. We'll revisit it when we're deciding on what we're working on next. Sure, boss, can I offer you any other dreams to crush? All right, Philippe, we gotta have a conversation, bud. You know how we went to school together? Who, you and Philippe and me? Yeah, and then Philippe knew Tala through some music thing. Yeah, what about it? Well, I'm not sure they ever really left. They're doing the startup thing. Phil is shooting a Nerf gun across our office. The startup thing isn't all bad. Like, you gotta... Oh, did I click the wrong one? Oh, okay. I was like, wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know, you gotta chill. Quick question on behalf of my team. Why do the programmers have the best view when it is artists who require inspiration from the great outdoors? Don't use your team to get a better seat. If you want a better spot, you probably should have showed up earlier when we were claiming them. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Make it snappy. I've got some work of utmost importance on my own. Geez, Molly, no rush at all. Geez, you mean. I'll bite. What's this about? I've been reading through some past meeting notes and team comments, the whole shebang, and I couldn't help but notice that something is a very big deal. Which is... G's and G's, two different spellings, yet there can only be one, and I want to resolve it here and now. What if we use it in game dialogue down the road? Consistency is key. Sure, let's resolve it now. Why should we use one over the other? G's comes from a watered-down reference to Jesus, not Jesus. The J makes the most sense. The Bible isn't meant to be taken literally. Besides, the G is far more elegant, like Gigi or genus. G's has class, and we can't pass it up. All right, I'm gonna get back to this one. Something I really don't want to tell you. But I'm getting some pressure from the powers that be. Are they cutting funding? Do they want something concrete? We could probably get a demo working within a couple months. So another studio folded, and there's a trailer slot open in the E3 showcase. They're looking for a flashy indie game. Oh, come on. Single take, no cuts gameplay if at all possible. We barely have the main character solved, let alone a decent environment to put them in. E3 is 2 weeks away. Sorry, Owlis, the audience loves it when they support an up-and-comer. Let's talk how. We might be able to provide some extra resources. Let me know what you need and I'll advocate for you. Thanks, Capri. Can you walk me through your thinking? Okay, let's see. To get gameplay working sooner, we might need to cut some of the ideas that got us here in the first place, and the team will be pulling serious overtime. We could do a teaser trailer, something snazzy, clip some environments, music, some moving characters, something to showcase the tone of what we're doing. I hear you. Neither is ideal. Getting features captured in gameplay would mean a lot, but I could try to sell them the teaser. Just tell me, what do you think you could actually finish? Whatever. Jeez. No! Oh, I didn't. Oh, why would I have gone home and left that thing? Let the message from Kepri. News from publisher. They wanted us to do gameplay for E3. I pushed back. We compromised on a slick trailer. Man, I hate those. Some music, a fancy logo. You don't learn anything about the game. How do you know if you're supposed to be excited? Teasers are a lot easier to make. We can string together isolated clips of functional elements and concept art. We'll still need to ask the team to crunch out some environment and lighting, but it's doable. Right, if there's a reason people announce this way, Phil. I'll do it differently if we could, but we aren't even supposed to be at E3 this year. Wait, holy shit, we're going to E3! If we have something to show. Now, Tala, this will move up our timeline in the main title theme. Right, we'll need an atmospheric snazzy build-up and gut-punching finale. All the emotional weight rides on the music. Do it right or the whole trailer sucks. Got it. Take it one step at a time. No pressure. If you look at it, this game was always going to succeed or fail based on the tiny choices we make every day. Any one of them could sink the entire adventure. We might not notice until after building months of changes onto it. You're right. Writing a little song seems so much easier. All I need to do is pull a catchy, memorable, original, melodic idea out of thin air. I just got messages from everyone. Oh, it makes it well enough that it'll sound great through 22-inch stage speakers. Great. I love being an artsy freeloader. Kepri first. You send me a summary of the game I can use in shorthand discussions? Really flash it up if you can. Your design doc's just a little unclear in places, and I wouldn't want to misrepresent you. I'll do it. I was going to be updating this anyway. Might as well be the time for something I'm excited about. All right, done. Molly. Hey boss, I know there's a lot of work to do. There always is. We decided once we wouldn't fall in infinite crunch. I'm not going to ask my team to work overtime. Yeah, there you go. It's the only way you do it. Someone's got to stand up for him. I respect that, but it means we have to focus during the day. Of course, but if they give us 2 weeks to do a trailer, they get 2 weeks effort. I'm inclined to agree with you. Just don't tell Kepri. Oh, I think she'll be fine. She'll be fine. She might get fired for being chill, but please remind Philippe we have to be consistent across departments. Very true. Speaking of, oh. I thought that was sleep. I'm seeing WI as my sleep outlist. I'm so deep into logic, I might be starting to talk as automatic drummer personalities. Benny's Garage Rock Band is going great, by the way. Thanks for asking. I can't rate the theme and sing to the trailer if the trailer isn't done yet. What if we contract it out? What if you just prioritize making the audio work in our little gameplay segments and we contract out this pass at the theme? That might be the best. Damn it. I'm trying so hard not to be a trash goblin. It's okay, Tali. You're a great musician. There's a lot to ask one person to do under time pressure. I'll talk to Kepri and see what we can do. All right. Felix. Oh, hi, Felix. We need to talk about this design doc. We're under real time pressure. We can't afford to mess around. Hello. Definitely hearing what you're saying. I'd love to hear your name, too. How do you... Come on. All right, we haven't met. I'm a designer and programmer on Molly's team, Felix. Go by they, them. Can we talk about the doc? Felix, I love you. This is super rude, by the way. We need to know exactly what we're trying to portray to the audience. Hint at mechanics, exploration, world building. There's an audio thing I'd love to talk to you about. There's a lot that isn't spelled out here. Yeah, let's get down to business. Kind of hoping for right now. We really have to discuss the music mechanic before we go any further. How about you join me for lunch? You tell me, yep, perfect. Nailed it, crushed it, let's do it. I'm loving it. How about the E3 trailer concept meeting coming up? We can run it without you so you can focus on other stuff. But someone needs to be in charge of the final say. It's me, right? It's got to be me. No. Molly's more practical. I'm sorry, Philippe. Sorry, Philippe. You got to be kidding. She'll decide on something boring and achievable. I'd love to push the envelope, Phil, but we have 2 weeks. Pushing comes later. I'm running a drum game during lunch today if you want to join. You are? Yeah, I am. It's especially important to mess around at a time like this. Keeping spirits high. If everything you're doing isn't utilitarian, are you even living? That's a joke anywhere. Playing. Yeah, I gotta work through lunch because I have the meeting with Felix. That's your call. I wouldn't recommend it, but you don't have to play with us if you don't want to. I didn't say that. I hope it's cool. I went ahead and reserved some social media handles for us. Oh yeah, that's a great move, Philippe. That's great. We may need someone to manage them, and if I may so humbly offer, we should hire someone to do that. That should be someone's responsibility. Exactly, which is why we should hire a social artist. I'm shattered that you don't trust me, but I can ask around for you. Tala might know someone witty. Do you want to be witty? Don't we want to be professional? Okay, boomer, aren't we roughly the same age? I'm young enough to know no one says okay, boomer anymore, except people who are insecure about their age. I'm starting to get a little annoyed at Philippe, if I'm honest, with everyone involved. If you hear someone complain about the noise levels coming from the studio, I just want you to know that I'm in the vibe zone, and you can tell them that they can absolutely come and talk to me if they have to. This was maybe my best run-on sentence ever. You want me to tell people to stay away? Of course not. I don't want to be an unreasonable person to work with. Okay. Cool. Just want to let you know. Thanks. I kind of wish these icons stayed here because it'd be really cool to see some people like pop back up, and it would help with a feeling of consistency. Like I would begin to associate people with the icons a little bit cleaner. We need more engineers for this, boss. We still don't have anyone who's good at lighting. Felix says they can try, but yeah. I call Kepri and see what she can swing. Hey, I've had an idea that'll really save us some time. A system that auto-generates the UVs for a specific part of our environments so we can make them look great and sculpt them quickly for whatever else we need. A little investment now will save us a lot of time in the future. Do I have the go-ahead? Yeah. I'm not too worried about hurting the our publisher relationship because that's, got to focus on the team and the game. Great. It might take me some time to figure it out, but I'll grab one of Molly's team and see if they're willing to help. I think we need to talk about writing and narrative. I was really hoping to save that until after E3. We came up with this world together. We have a story sketched out, but as much as Phil might like to pretend, none of us are actually writers. I think we could use some words in this trailer, some glue holding everything together. A poem, maybe? I like how it's like, what takes the hit, the game or the team? I'll do it. The game can take a little bit of a hit more than the team can. I know you have a lot on your plate, but we all do. Yup. Ooh. Oh. That was 2 days. We need to figure out a protagonist direction so I can start concepting like yesterday. Nothing we show in the trailer will be final. Do you think the ravenous public is going to respect that? I've literally played games for the cute protagonist. Yeah, same. Exactly. Are we going cute or cool? How are we coding them? Thought that was my department. Cultural codes. We out here navigating the dialectical politics of race. I completely agree, except with fewer words. A bad use of anything in this trailer can doom us on either side of the political spectrum. I know where I want to be. Do we all? How about we break this down and start small? Girl or boy? There's more than just the binary, Molly. Sorry, I tend to think in binary. That's probably a programming joke. You no idea how many kids in the middle there are out there who'd be inspired, even just by seeing our little trailer. Or, anyone who doesn't usually get to see themselves on screen. Listen, we're going for it. Look, there's no mechanical advantages or disadvantages. I was going to go with it anyway. We're a young studio. We've come out strong. Prove we got a bold vision. Making things ambiguous doesn't have to turn people off. Does anyone care about the protagonist's gender or race in Hollow Knight? Neutrality is usually read as the dominant default, white and male. What? I don't know about that. Damn, where'd Jokes go? Has Jokes left the room? Philippe, I used to be like you, and people don't like you. Sorry, I care. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I just took too many theory courses. You definitely think too much, but I'm not against keeping it neutral or using particular signifiers. We just need to, decide. I could work with my team to find a couple of strong protagonist designs. This one for the homies. And non-binary folks, shoutouts. Sure, let's have a rainbow coalition, as long as we're all on the same page. Oh, I hate when they do. I hate when they all, like, the meeting is finished, they immediately shoot me a message. Oh. All right. Capri first, always. Quick list of guideposts from the powers that be for the trailer. Okay. Oh, okay. It was just accepting that. Tala, yes. Reaching out, I'm wondering if you two have any strategies for me. We're in the middle of a brain spin right now, but hey, shoot. Well, it's kind of about that. Creativity isn't just a tap I can turn on and off. I can't seem to force my way through it. I'm in molasses telling myself to move and nothing happens. Take a break then, If I took a break every time I hit musician's block, I might as well just stay home. Don't worry, kid. Just go with the flow. Some days you're God, other you're a potato. Gotta lean in whichever you find today. What is this? Oh! Ah! So wait, but I thought this was IT Jerry. Oh, I guess this is just a generic thing. Hi, you may know me as the person heading up the team that keeps your team alive. This place has been a disaster after hours, I hope you know. Oh, Roberta with facilities. Why? Okay. My team is accustomed to a certain standard of living. We used to all work out of a basement. Never would have guessed. Can you talk to the culprit and maybe get them to stop dropping iced coffee on the floor? Listen, that's probably Phil. I know you'd rather have done a full gameplay trailer, so I wanted to check in. Doing great. It's just weird to have my team making these pieces out of context. My heart wants to try to link the environments together. Maybe we can set up a big reveal that shows off the interconnected world. We gotta get this team moving. We need to focus on getting the trailer done. We can add fancier stuff when we have the skeleton together. I hate it when you're right. I often wish I wasn't. Felix, hello. We need to switch up our approach on this trailer. Sweeping shot of a gorgeous environment. Am I reading that right? Yeah, we can end on a small moment. I'll push in our main character with a little voiceover. Why did that hurt the team? Maybe better practically and narratively. Draw the audience in, Got it. Make the change. We can't keep having all these meetings, Alice. Check-ins, concepts, updates, roadmaps, drilling down for hours on a tiny detail. The musical vibe zone is fickle, and I'd like to be in it. You can skip them. You're fine. Yeah. These daily all hands are tyranny, Alice. I know Molly has put you up to it. The light of the sun, it burns us. We're independent, my old friend. I mean, except for me, because I'm also an inspiring leader of people. Basically, we're garbage goblins, but we do know how to keep our garbage goblin lives organized. Let us be goblins. I mean, I'm more of a trash treant, like a boggy boy. We can move the time. Let's move the time. I'm not canceling these meetings, but I'm not going to force you to get up early if that's not how you work best. Maybe we can set up meetings later in the day as a retrospective and a time to consult going forward. After lunch? Hey, that's my morning. Works for me. If we have to do it, I'd rather do it then. Yeah, you're doing it. So. After talking a lot about tone, I'm not sure that the execution as we have it is going to make for the best intro to a game. Seeing some of Phil's art, I want our game to have moments of darkness, sure, but if we come off as too edgy, we're going to attract the wrong audience. Yes, change it. You're right about the audience. This is our one chance to make a first impression, and it's less work to change it now than later. What's our hiring like at the moment? We're actively looking for a number of positions. Do you have someone in mind? Not exactly. I got an email from an old acquaintance with a resume attached. He's looking for an art position, and his resume was slamming. That's great. Well, here's the thing. I never liked this guy. It was so long ago, I can't remember why I didn't like him. All I know is I still don't. My first instinct was to delete the email, but I'm a professional now. And I want to be just that. Hand it off to Molly. It was a long time ago. There's no harm in giving him a chance. You know Molly won't hire him unless she's confident he'll be brilliant for the team. You're right. It's not just me he needs to impress. I'll pass it to Molly and give him a chance. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Oh. Oh, I was scared there was going to be another one. You got to try just sleeping at the office. Yeah, that's great. If I didn't commute, I wouldn't have any time to play games or space out for a blessed 15 minutes. It's been a week since we got this trailer started. Are we on track? Anything I need to be aware of? Capri mentioned she's having a tough time managing the publisher's expectations. We're chugging along pretty well. We might even have the trailer ready before deadline. Capri also mentioned we're running a little over budget. I might need to tighten the belt a bit. Can I say this? We look great. We've got to do some interviews or some kind of media spot because this spunky little studio is ready for the limelight. You know how I can tell the team's doing good? Sometimes I have to tell people to stop laughing because they're messing up my takes. Oh, every time. I'll do what I can to juggle tasks. Let me know if you need anything specific. Boom, Capri, hello. I've got a tasty one for you today. I hope you're well too. Thanks. I know this is a lot to pile on you right now, but I just found out about a government grant that your studio would be eligible for, and it's due at the end of the week. I need your help putting the documentation together, but it could really help take the pressure off financially. Might be able to hire another team member or two. Yes. Yep. That's very important. This is why we build up game when we can, because then it can take small hits like that. Felix. Trying to capture stuff actually working for the trailer. My performance is garbage right now. I need a little time to clean it up. Yes. You're capturing one of the early finished environments. It's probably an art problem. Talk to Philippe about it. It'll slow us both down, but you're probably right. Oh, Capri, what? Hi. You was talking about something a little sensitive? Sure. I'll keep it vague for your sake. Basically, I really appreciate what your team represents. You've got more variety than you see in most developers, and I've heard some unfortunate rumors about my higher-ups. I can't confirm anything yet, but there might come time when lines are drawn, you know? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but we're behind you, Capri. You're smart, you're thoughtful. Something's going on at the publisher. I trust your opinion on it. Really appreciate it, Alice. I hope we don't really need to worry, but it's nice to hear anyway. I'll keep in touch. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll trust the person that seems to have my back. I think Phil's philosophy is spread to his team. They're focused on making detailed, beautiful assets. Right now, we need more, not better. I can't believe I'm saying this, but do I have your permission to tell them not everything needs to be perfect? Yeah, we need to focus on done better than perfect. We need to talk about who's actually putting this trailer together. This is an area where I fully admit I have no relevant experience. What's going on with Tala? I know she saw my screen during lunch. I thought the style you were working on was really interesting. Oh, it's nothing special, but yeah, I find I can get into the same flow as playing music, and I don't need to do perfect takes. I've been learning Inkscape too. Oh, really? Are you interested in going like we had just talked about doing that grant to bring extra people on. You know, we could bring another music person on, and Tala could, you know, explore this if she's interested. Do you want to diversify and do some work for the art team? I'm sure Philippe could use you, and it would help break up your music work if you get stuck. That sounds nice, actually. Getting paid to practice art and take a break from music. You're sure Philippe wouldn't mind? Another lackey to boss around? I'm sure he'll be fine. Anyway, some things aren't worth selling your soul for, and some are. That's why we're here. Boom. That hurts our, you know, yeah, we can, oh, our cash is running low. I saw you moved our stand-up times just until after lunch. It'll help re-energize people and give our day some momentum. Tal and Phil complained, didn't they? I decided. We should have said something to my face instead of changing the schedule after we discussed it. Don't just say yes to me because you want things to be easy. I can take a little rejection. What I don't want is to have to update my team with a new status quo every damn day. Listen, Molly, you're also not saying things to people's faces, so maybe don't act like I'm the only one doing that. All right, What's up? No post yet, but no matter who's doing it, we've got to talk about tone, you know? Let's shore up that. Another advantage is seeming accessible and connecting with our audience, but there's a lot of potential pitfalls too. You just have to keep it breezy. I don't think it's worth the risk, Phil. I think we should focus on dev updates and promoting events, what they expect. All right. Tala, what's up? You have to listen to this, Owlis. I finally got my procedural music sting system set up. It's super rough, but I hooked up some of the actions that Phil's using to record trailer footage. God, the animations still need work, but it's coming together. You're doing great. It's one of the things that sets our games apart. Molly, I'm worried about what this trailer will do to our long-term process. After building all this stuff up to get decent footage, we'll have to tear it down and basically start again. What else can we do? We build it right the first time. Make the trailer shorter so we have time to lay the groundwork. We can't cut the trailer down. Everyone's working so hard. We need to keep them excited. We'll deal with tomorrow when tomorrow comes. And I don't even know what Philippe wanted. Oh God. 3 days. 1 more week. Cool robots means I'll get to try out my post-apocalyptic looks. Do you think I'm more of a cool shotgun biker gang chick or a lone wanderer with a scrappy dog companion? Now that I say it, I'm definitely the second one. Hey Phil, want to draw me some concept art? Hi, I'm Tala. I talk when I'm nervous. Someone say something? We're going to be fine. We just have to put our heads down and get it done. Agreed. Wow, they agree. You'd love to see it. Oh, it happens. We mostly just argue to stay on brand. Gotta make sure there's an office married couple, right? Oh. Capri, what's up? They're really grilling me for updates on your work. You've got to show the trailer next week. Yep. I can take some time and send you an email to forward. Don't worry. We're making good progress. Okay, Felix. One of our animators was bashing their head against a big moment in the trailer all day. They're really attached to it. It's a good idea for sure. We need to get a rough cut of the trailer working by next week. Yeah, they'll make it. I believe in them. Hope we don't have to cut it anyway. Molly, this is important. Having my team called in sick today, Alice. I was really not planning for the Black Death to hit while we're under the goddamn sword of Damocles. We'll make it. We're good. I just hope we can make the deadline. I don't disagree. Philippe. What's going on? Saw someone crying in the bathroom? A programmer, I think someone on Molly's team. It's been bothering me all day. I couldn't say anything helpful at the time, but I wanted to bring it to you at least. Yeah, I should talk to them. I've seen them around a couple times. I don't know their name. I don't know what pronouns they use, but they were in the women's bathroom. I'll see if I can find time to go over this with Molly. Other things might have to take priority. Don't I know it? Okay. Capri, I don't know how, but rumors are getting out that we've brought you on and you're working on something for E3. We're getting offers from streamers and press to help promote the game down the line. What do you think about it? Do you think the team is really ready to have some of this? I think it's a little too early for that, Capri. To be honest. That's fair. More exposure early means more blowback if something changes or takes longer than we'd hope. If we can't fix those puzzles. Hi, I'm Zane, he, him. I'm a journalist looking into indie studios that have recently been acquired by bigger publishers. Do you have a little time to comment on your working conditions? Yes. Got a little bit of time if you want. Not sure how much I'll be able to say. Anytime you've got is great. I'm excited to hear what it's been like for you. This is good for PR, and our PR is lacking a little bit, so pull that up. Nothing but good things to say, really. We have access to more resources, plenty of creative freedom, and the opportunity to play on big stages. Okay, thanks so much. I'd love to hear more about that. I'll get back to you with a couple more questions in the near future. Molly, notice people aren't taking their breaks. Some people in particular. Do you mean Phil? Yeah, but it's not just him. I'm trying to look out for everybody here, and they're not making it easy. What was that thing? I think there was that Supergiant article that was like, or the article on Supergiant where they force people to go home, and the concept of working with zero crunch or low crunch is it has to come top down, and that sometimes means your boss comes in and says, no, go home. And that's what we're looking for. I'm trying to keep this team as high as I can. It's better for morale and productivity, right? We'll make sure people sign out for a little time each day. Should be better. Honestly, I'm worried about the people themselves more than the abstract idea of how the team is doing. I mean, sure, but it's both, right? Okay, let me see what Tala wants. I need a mandolin. There's one at the music shop I've had my eye on. Do you need a real one? Are you kidding? Electric string emulations are trash. Unless I get high quality samples? No, I need the warmth and flow of recording it naturally. Oh, we cannot afford it. No, our cash is very low. We cannot afford it. I am very sorry. Like, all things being equal, but that cash is so low. So we've been talking about the E3 presentation, right? And I've been thinking a lot about that secondary playable character we're going to add in. We don't need anything big, but every character is potentially a huge draw, and this is the perfect opportunity to tease them. I think this is something even Molly would agree to. She mentioned she was really attached to the concept. Can your team get a concept and model done in time to incorporate them into the presentation? Pfft, look at who you're talking to. I'll do it. We'll do it. Whatever. Let's... Oh, man. This would be really good. Yeah. Yes. I realize I'm celebrating the ability to do more work, but hey, why else am I here? This is the part where you say, trust me, it'll be worth it. You know me too well. Okay. I heard you wanted to talk to me? Talia told me something concerning. It's about Felix, isn't it? What do you mean? There was an incident today. Some of my guys were joking around. I know how to rope them in and turn their shit back on them. You learn how to do that when you're around enough dudes, but Felix takes things more personally. They have a real mind for efficient design. There's been a little friction on the team between them and my other guys. I don't know why that takes my PR up. I think we have a culture problem here, Molly. People shouldn't have to defend themselves from their team members. You know what? I barely even think about it anymore. It seems like part of the work. But we're the bosses now, aren't we? We can change whatever we want. We are, and we can within reason. I see this message here from Felix, like, at the same time. Oh, my God. Do you think Felix would be comfortable talking to me about it? I'll ask. What do you think this message is right here? Oh, no, Felix. Oh. How we doing, folks? On tracks for showing this thing? It'll be what it's gonna be with two weeks of effort. Personally, I'm looking to cram in at least a month's effort. I could probably use another month, honestly. You can work as hard as you want, Phil. Just don't make your team do the same. Hey, related to cramming work, I have something to talk to boss about. Would you mind? Of course. I'll try to check in on everybody before the week's over. Why is that closing past time? Wait. So I heard you're supposed to have a rough cut of the trailer today. The presentation team would love to see it so they know how to place it with the rest of the show. The publisher doesn't like any of these. We can show what we have. It's a little hacky, but our only job this week is to clean it up. If I have to, I'll send the editing file so they can watch it up in the viewer. Okay, I don't like that that's closing past time. I don't know what that... I'm just gonna leave that. Could you do this without me just the next week? Until after this next milestone? Not really. What happened? My dad has had cancer since I was 15. Someday is now. There's no good way to say that. No, there isn't. Oh, man. Top down, right? What did we just talk about? I'm sure we can pass the responsibility to someone on your team. Maybe hire an intern to help up. Set up some solid, yeah. That, you know, this is how you get your people to trust you. Hey, oh, Felix, okay, hey. Since we don't have anyone to serve as technical director while she's gone, we don't have a design lead. I'm a better designer than I'm a programmer, but I know the team and their tasks. Hell yeah, Felix. Molly's documentation is extensive, but it's still like reading ancient Sumerian. It seems like she's the only one who knows how half this code works. I'll have to spend time on my own to figure it out or rewrite it. Lean on the team. Yeah, listen, because listen, that takes game up and team down, and we're really strong in team, and we're not that strong in game. Yeah, like they'll listen to me. I think they resent me for getting Molly's recommendation. Well, not little jackals. Well, except for Doug, but Doug's cool. He can actually code. You might have to make them listen. If there are any problems, send them to me. All right, Kepri, yes. Oh, it's a good day. Remember that grant we applied for? Well, apparently it wasn't well advertised, and we were one of the few groups who applied. Anyway, we got it. Yes. Good find. Oh, that got us so much money. That was like, oh, that's good. Oh, why, thank you. How would you like to allocate our newfound wealth? A new team member. What we need right now is to push through and make this trailer as good as it can be. An extra hand would be great. Oh, you got it. I'll ask a few of our more experienced contractors, see if they can take some weight off your shoulders. Okay. Phil, what do you got? Felix, what do you got? You wanted to... Oh, yeah. Okay, this is the other thing. I'm an artist on Philippe's team. What can I do for you? Maybe it was a mistake. I just wanted to say hi. It's okay, Nicholas. You can talk freely. No, really. I had a thought about Philippe's leadership style, but I don't want to complain. Are you feeling overworked? You don't have to do what he does. Everyone has a different threshold, and that's okay. Really? Absolutely. As long as you're doing what you can within regular hours, you're good. Yeah, okay. Let's have a conversation with Felix. Yeah, thanks for making time. I want to follow up on what happened the other day. Oh, what happened? Oh, what? Oh, I just realized Felix is looking very bedraggled. I heard there was a joke made in poor taste. Oh, that. Really, it's fine. I was overreacting. It's over, and I'm ready to get back to work. Should I believe you? Why don't you let me be the judge of that? Can you tell me what happened? It was silly, really. These guys were talking about having kids. One of them said how tough it can be when their kids came out as, one of them's snowflakes. And I'm like, thanks. Thank you so much for reminding me how I'm torturing my parents and everyone around me by merely existing. Sounds like a problem to me. Would you like me to talk to them? We can update the code of conduct to reflect how we talk about gender. No, don't talk to them. Is there something we can do to make you feel more comfortable? Well, I've been walking to the handicap washroom on the main floor. It's silly. It takes like 5 minutes every time, and that's, valuable if we can... Yeah. Oh. I don't know who's just fell off. Oh, that was Phillips. I didn't realize it was that fast. Oh, wow. Felix takes a long... Okay. Y'all take a long time between messages. 10 minutes? Sheesh. Get outie. Alright, Kepri. Yeah, I could need a little extra help. The higher-ups like the trailer, but they think they can use... What kind of help? They're grabbing the publicity team from one of their other studios. They're good, if known for being a little extra. They like adding bells and whistles, which I think is why they've been assigned to your trailer. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We got it. I'll connect you, and you can take the collaboration from there. Okay. Waiting for some animations to come in so I can get them ready for the rough cut. You know, the one that's due today? This says no downsides. Maybe get the proposed timing from them and work ahead. That is going to be janky, but it might work. Okay, Molly, I need a break. And you deserve one. I thought you were taking time off. I need a water cooler chat. What do you want to talk about? I don't know. The sky is nice? Yeah, it's blue. Sometimes it rains. Do you like rain? I do. It makes the world seem less loud if it makes sense. It feels like everyone's more in focus, even when it's misty. It really is beautiful. Maybe you really should write for the game. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Well, that's fine. Molly, I thought you were taking time off. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we're right to it. Oh, I'm nervous too, obviously, but it's out of our hands now, right? We've done all the hard work, and now we get to see what happens, how people react. Wait, I freaked myself out again. We can't promise people will like it. Were you gonna say more? Nope. I could send you a video of corgis dancing in cowboy hats. That's almost as good. Hey, has anyone heard from Phil? Nobody better think I'm slacking. Well, okay. I was just trying to get us psyched up. Yep, well, we still got one day to get this ready, so I'm going to use it. This is the last push. I'm really proud of you all. We've got just one more day to get through, and then we reap the fruits of our labor. Isn't that a mixed metaphor? Yeah, I like to live dangerously. Felix, so I figure you'll need someone to help do some interviews over the weekend. I can do that for you either in person or digitally. Do you really want that? It's a lot of pressure to go on camera and talk about things in vague and exciting terms. I can handle it. Yeah, let's go. Book you an interview, see how it goes. Yeah, listen, I've never been a manager, but I appreciate the idea of letting people take on the responsibilities they feel they're ready for. At the very least, to give them a taste for it, see how it goes. One of the artists from Phil's team came to me. Apparently she made a comment about the workload, and Phil snapped something about how they should be grateful to be here at all. And, you know, he's not wrong, but it sounds like he's in one of those moods today. Yeah, they should come to me directly. We can't get too caught up in gossip culture. We have too much going on to worry about maybes and misinformation. If something's going wrong on Phil's team, I would hope the grievance would come to me directly. Yeah, sure, I can pass that on. Yeah. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm not even going with you. We're pretty excited. And just a little nervous. Great. I have even better news for you. I scrounged up an extra ticket for a member of your team to go to the expo. Your accommodations might be a little cramped, but it could be nice to go together, hey? Molly and Phil are already slated to go. You've got one other slot if you want. I love both Tala and Felix so much. Both of them are just so wonderful. Wait, why is Molly go? I thought Molly took time off for her dad. Or was that like... I thought she was gonna be gone for the rest of the thing. Okay, I'm gonna say Felix. We've given Felix a good amount of responsibilities, and let's continue that by making them a part of this team. They've worked really hard and they took on a lot for a junior. I'd like to see how they do. Great, I'll get it all set up, and you better tell them to go pack. Hey, what am I up to? Nothing much. Seems like there's a little more beneath the surface. No, really, I'm just fine-tuning this trailer audio, thinking about how if I don't do my job well enough, we're all going to lose our opportunity to make stuff for a living. You know, the studio will fail, everyone has to scramble for work, take what we can get, and we all end up living in a trash can, figuratively or maybe literally. Sounds like you're catastrophizing. You think? I heard there might be an issue. Oh, yeah. I heard you snapped at one of the artists this morning. Yeah, you heard right. I got a little carried away trying to get things finished. I might have lost it a little. I'm going to take my team to the bar later. Apologize if you want to come. Yeah. I have to do work. Oh. That changed. Look. Look, you can even see it change. You can even see it change. Oh, interesting. Oh. Sorry, bud. We have super critical interviews where we have to evade every single question so we don't overpromise, but in a charming way so people want to buy our game. Sounds like fun. Very important business. Love to go with you some other time. Next time we get the chance, we'll be at E3. Oh. Who are these people? Victor Regalia, Senior Publishing Representative. Just want to check on your progress. Drop off a little complimentary travel favor. Thought Kepri had already signed off on the trailer. Oh, she has, but I was in the neighborhood and curious to see the whole operation. You're having an issue with one of your leads. What? We're doing great. What the? How are you? That's good to hear. Just let me know if there's anything you'd like to adjust. I think I'll take a little look around the office before I leave. I don't like that. There's a lot of pressure, but this isn't as much riding on this as you're afraid of. Nothing's changed. We just do as much as we can, as well as we can. Okay. Who are you? I'm a big fan. Been following your indie updates for a couple years, and I'd like to work here. How'd you find us? I just noticed the name on the building directory. My dentist is a couple floors above you. And I put it together. I'd love to work with you if you could check out my resume. Sure. Time to go home. No. There's a... Oh. You know, when they were like, there might not be enough time in the day, whenever a game says there's enough time in the day to do everything, I always go, no, there isn't. I'm going to do everything because I'm great. And then I pay for my hubris. Hey, everybody, we just got to the showroom, only slightly crusty from air travel. Oh my God, can you hear my heart from there? I'm not going to be able to hear the show. You're kidding, right? I can't deal with sarcasm right now, Molly. Everybody's about to hear my little baby. I'm glad you got here in time to meet us, Molly. Hey, me too. Hey, Talia, you're a musical god. Now you've just got to sit back and drink in the adoration of the masses. Phil is the only one that's really having some problems. Felix is fixed back up, so Felix is great. Now you just got to sit back and drink in the adoration of the masses. They're not peasants, Phil. They look exactly like us, or you at least. Hey, really look at them. Unwashed knaves, coughing into their hands, undeserving of our blessed trailer. You're such a dick. I'm pretty sure he's joking. It is like a little plague word in here, honestly. Don't catch the con flu. Oh, that hits different now. Yo, did you hear that? This one has a sitar in their soundtrack. I'm in. More excited for the opportunity not to do egregious violence in a game with a decent budget myself. We've got, let me check my notes, 2 of those to choose from. Yes, everyone likes feelings. Does anyone else feel like these trailers are passing like a lethargic snail? That reminds me, I might need to ask someone at the office to feed my snail. Schedule says we're next. Buckle up. Oh my God, that logo looks so good on the big screen, Phil. Oh yeah, but listen to that twang. As a humble audience member, I'm so engrossed already. Oh, is this that animation you were talking about? You were waiting for someone to get back to you and you just jury-rigged it yourself? Which time? Accounting for stream delay time zones, I think so. I should send animation a fruit basket. Holy shit, I did that little piece of UI. Fun fact, that UI is just a high-res render plastered over the screen with button press effects synced up to Felix's capture. It doesn't actually do anything. Movie magic. Y'all should see the studio chat right now. They're going buck wild. There's a chat for everyone else? Of course there is. What are they saying? Lots of great work, everybody. Some become as gods. Lots of working class memes. Y'all wouldn't get them. Nothing about you, of course. Hey, we're hip. That reminds me, I should remember to send something out to everybody. They can make fun. You know, I'm the person who cheers everybody on while simultaneously stomping on their dreams. Sometimes making fun of that person is the best way to boost morale. You're a true martyr, boss. Oh, the next one's starting. We're taking bets. Are we getting Bloody McGrimdark or Obnoxious Neon? Obnoxious Neon's one of my favorite genres. Oh. We just got out of the showing hall. How you feeling, people at home? And also people who are standing right next to me. Can't believe I got to see with my own eyes. Hear people gasp. It's humbling, isn't it? So were all those meetings worth it? Hey, can someone help me find the begrudging acknowledgement emoji? I'm just glad we moved him to the afternoon. I'll admit, you and Phil do seem more awake. It was maybe worth some confusing mornings. Just trying to think about all the expectations people are going to have for us now. Our name's up in lights. Who would have thought? I mean, our names aren't actually up there. We aren't the company. Sure we are. We made the company, didn't we? Uh-huh. Okay, I've got to get to an interview. I'll catch up with you later. Hey, people are starting to do real breakdowns of the trailers in the actual press. Do I want links? Oh man, I don't even know. Are they good? We finished with plenty of time. Got to sneak some extra polish in. It's like hearing legions of angels sing our names. Whoa. This calls for the systematic destruction of our livers, if I do say so. People really seem to really like the other composer's themes. I wonder if she'd be okay with me using the melody for a leitmotif. Watch out, Grammys. We've got an artiste on our hands. We also have got a bunch of new followers on our socials. Glad we made those when we had the chance, eh? Oh god, we're gonna have to start producing hashtag content. My fucking life, dude. Take cover, I'll spool up the concept art cannon. Wait, everyone, I've got, check your email. What is it? They fired Kepri? Oh, I knew it. I felt that. The trailer worked. People liked it, even just as a concept. She fought for us. She was probably already in a vulnerable position. I might know what happened. So either the fact we compromised on a teaser trailer instead of gameplay or something internal. I'll see if I can shake loose and get back to all of you. I know there's a lot going on right now, but it's important to remember that we've made something great, and we deserve to be proud of ourselves. Whoa! Okay. As you look forward to more reviews, testing, endless feedback, and revision, you also look to your teammates and wonder how much more of this they can take. After taking some time to grieve, Molly is ready to put her heart back into work, of course. The work might mean something different for her than it does for you. Philippe has seen better days. You often see him slipping out in the middle of the workday, only to come back wired to work all night. Come morning, it's not uncommon to see him passed out on the couch in the bakery room. Yeah, Philippe needs some attention. Tala is starting to internalize that she has an important place on the team, and with her guidance, she's starting to go easy on herself. Some of her work is beholden to inspiration, while some isn't. She knows she can grow her skills in both areas, but she's trying to understand that this is an opportunity rather than a burden. Felix enjoyed their brief taste in leadership in Molly's absence, and has started presenting their ideas more boldly. You do need to start a proper design department, and although they're in the running, Felix has a lot to prove before they're ready. Cadbury's been fired as your publisher representative for being consistently lenient. They've decided to hand your account over to someone who can squeeze better results out of you. It might not be over for Cadbury, however. You might have room for a new role at your studio. Got a long way to go before your game hits the market. Time to get back to work. Yeah, wow, that was really good. I really appreciate that this was just, well, not just, but I really appreciate that this was more a visual novel style game than something like actually like a Kairosoft game putting game concepts together and all of this. I really like kind of this vision. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this game when it comes out. It looks really good. This demo and many others were recorded as part of Ludonarracon, a digital convention hosted on Steam in celebration of narrative games and the people who make them. In the top right corner now, and in the description of the video, you'll find a link to the playlist for all the recorded demos. You also find a link to the website where you can find even more info on the games that didn't have demos and the event as a whole. Also in the description will be important links for the games you just watched, including a Steam page where you can buy or wishlist the game, their Twitter profile, or website. Please consider giving this video a like and checking out any more of the featured games. Thanks!